everybody, it's William Narod here at The Paradise Guy. I'd like to welcome you to this edition of Paradise Property Previews. Today we're talking about Sector E. Sector E is a very unique sector in and around the Huatulco area. We have different sectors. Sector E is a pretty special one, and I'm going to tell you why, so stay tuned. So welcome to Sector E. Now, Sector E is one of my favorite sectors in Huatulco, and the reason why is it's a very small sector, and it's very near downtown Santa Cruz, which is where Playas Santa Cruz is, which we're going to talk about here in just a second. This is a marvelous beach. This is one of the main areas for tourism because we have this amazing marina. And at this marina, you can get fresh fish every morning. You can go on fishing trips. You can go whale watching. You can go visit the 9 bays and the 36 beaches. And of course, you can hang out here at Playa Santa Cruz. But on Playa Santa Cruz is this very unique chapel church. And it's actually one of the reasons why Huatulco is named what it is, because Huatulco means wood worshiping, and it's because of a wooden cross that originally was at this church, and a piece of it is still there today. So let's look around. Before you get to the beach, you come to this beautiful play area. Kids love this. This is one of the nicer play areas in Huatulco, and there's always kids playing here and having fun. Our daughter simply loves it. The beach, well, that's the playground for the rest of us, because not only do the kids love it, but the adults love it too. And what's not to love when you look at this view? It truly is a spectacular beach and a nice place to hang out and swim. And yes, that's what we love to do when we come to Santa Cruz. We love to swim, be in the water. People dance. It's very festive. It's got a lot of positive energy. And of course, Viva loves to run up and down the beach and get in the water whenever she can. It's a great place to hang out with friends, family, business associates. You can have great food because there's lots of restaurant offerings that exist here. And one of our favorite dishes that we like to get is, of course, ceviche. Yes, so ceviche is a beautiful dish made with shrimp or fish or whatever you want in it. And of course, it's nice to wash it down with a nice cold cerveza. If you're into activities, there's lots to do on the beach as well. There's not only water activities, but you can play beach volleyball. You can, of course, listen to great music. You're never at a shortage of that. You've got vendors that will walk around the beach and try to sell you their wares as well. So you've got everything from purses to jewelry to coffee to chocolate and anything else you can just about think of. The musicians are quite diverse. Some are better than others. These guys aren't too bad here. We enjoy listening to their music on a regular basis. And sometimes we even get out of our chairs and dance. Yes, my daughter and my wife love to get up and dance sometimes because the music is fun and festive. Now, you'll also notice from time to time that there are cruise ships that dock here at Playa Santa Cruz. This is the only spot in Huatulco where the cruise ships come in. And when they come in, all these people get off the ship. They come up onto the beach, and it's a very festive atmosphere. They have fun in the restaurants, they have fun on the beach and in the water, and they don't stay that long, and then they're back on the ship and out to sea. So this is a beach you never get tired of. I mean, I'll give you one more look at it here. It's really close to Sector E, which is why I spent some time explaining the location of this. But right now, what I want to do is I want to segue back into real estate, because real estate is why you're here. And the real estate in Sector E is amazing, and there's a lot of it being developed right now. So let's talk about what's coming out of the ground. Let's talk about the opportunities that exist, and let's see if there's something here that might interest you. Well, Sector E has a nice drainage ditch that runs right up and down the middle of the 2 streets. One goes down towards the end where the National Forest is and some of the newer developments, and then the other one, of course, heads back out to the main area of Santa Cruz, again just a few minutes from Playa Santa Cruz. So as you can see, this is a nice residential area, very quiet, no through traffic, and there's a lot of old construction here, and there's a lot of new construction that's coming out of the ground. So it's a nice mix, and of course, it's well maintained. The streets are nice. The vegetation that's all around the neighborhood is mature and beautiful. And it also has these nice little speed bumps, which are great because if anybody's coming down the road, you don't want them speeding, especially if you're out walking or riding your bike like I am here. So enjoy our ride. We're almost down to the end here. And at the end, you're going to get to see some recent development and some new development in progress. Okay, so let's talk about some of the developments here in Sector E. First one I want to talk about is Atlas. Now, Atlas is a relatively new construction. It is coming out of the ground quite fast, and sales have been brisk. As a matter of fact, there are only 2 remaining units at this development. Now, the good thing about this is that these 2 remaining units, financing is being offered. Yes, so if you'd like details about that, please reach out to me at info@paradisesky.com. I'll send you all the information. The next one, which will be right across the street, will be called Aura. And Aura is also in pre-sale right now. You'll look here and see that they're getting the ground ready for construction. Sales are starting to move along on that project as well. So if you're interested in Sector E and you want to see what's available, feel free to reach out to me. Again, I'll send you all that information. So let's talk about Marea. Now, Marea is right here as you come to the end of the road. It's a relatively new development, but it was recently completed, and unfortunately, the entire development is already sold out. Terra Nova, another development, sold out. Sikaru, sold out. Biani is one that hasn't even broken ground yet. Pre-sales have started. It's going to be on the right side of the trail as you're heading up towards the forest, and it is starting to sell right now. If you'd like some information on that, let me know and I'll get that right out to you. Heading towards the national park, I'll put up some graphics right now so you can get an idea of what it's going to look like, but there are lots of new developments that are going to go in heading towards the national forest. So keep your eye on Sector E. It is an area that is very desirable. It's got a great location and lots of opportunity for ownership. Okay, so what you need to know about Huatulco is that it's a master planned low density community, and that means that you're not going to see big high rises here. You're not going to see a high density of development going together. It's going to be developed responsibly, and that means that it's going to be desirable for the long term. It's going to be usable for the long term. It's got great infrastructure. It's got 36 amazing beaches. It's got 9 different bays, and it's got a location where the climate is absolutely perfect. Literally, it's 32 degrees Celsius year-round. Now, it does have an earthquake here or there that you may feel from time to time, and about once every 10, maybe 12 years, it gets a hurricane. So other than that, it's a pretty desirable place to live. If you'd like more information on Huatulco and or the real estate market here, please hit me up at info@paradisesky.com. I'll get that information right out to you, and thank you so much for watching this video on Sector E. Everybody, that concludes our day here in beautiful Sector E in Huatulco. Of course, if you have any questions about the real estate in this sector or any other sector in Huatulco, please hit me up at info@paradisesky.com. And if you'd like to meet with me in person when you come down here, please feel free to contact me. We'll set that up. We'll get together. I'll find out what your objectives are, what you want to achieve, what your budgets are, what your time frames are, everything that's important to you, and then let's make it happen. With that, my name is William Narod. As always, I am the Paradise Guy. See you down here soon. Cheers.